How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the Crypto Unveiled YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a fairly well established crypto coin, which I still do believe has a huge potential in the future. Of course, if you are new around here, make sure you do hit the subscribe button as we post regular cryptocurrency content. And of course, as well, like I said in every single one of my videos, this is not financial advice, guys. So make sure you go out and do your own research and come to your own conclusion before investing into any coins or tokens that I mention in my videos. With that out of the way, let's get straight into today's video. So like I said in the intro, this is a fairly well established coin already. However, although it is already fairly well established and in terms of the market cap, I really do believe that we are still super early to this cryptocurrency, and I really do believe it has some insane potential in the future, especially as we get towards the next bull run. So what actually is this coin? So as you can see here up in the top left, today we are talking about Manta Network, or Manta for short. And like I said, you can see the current market cap of Manta is currently sitting at just over $757 million. So it is definitely not a lower market cap coin, which, if you've been following my channel for a while, I normally like to talk about coins which are, around the $10 to $50 million mark, because of course that they oftentimes have a lot more potential. However, with a coin such as Manta, I really do believe that Manta still has an absolutely insane potential because of how new Manta actually is. We'll get on to a little bit more about that in a second here, but first of all, let's cover what the sort of charts are looking like for Manta and the current price of Manta. You can see the current price of Manta is currently sitting at just over $3 per Manta, and you can see it's currently up. Well, if we switch to the daily chart here, you can see it's currently fluctuate up or down a few percent on the day, which is very normal in the crypto space. We go to 7 days, you can see Manta is actually up over 10%, and you can see it actually hit a slight little dip here. So once it gets back up to where it was up here, we'll be seeing 12, 13, 14% over just the last 7 days. If we switch to the last month, once again, still, people who invested within this month still making insane gains, up 32% on the month. And I do believe this, well, like I said a second ago, this is extremely fresh crypto. You can see here, this is actually when it released to the markets, only the 21st of January this year. So, I mean, it hasn't even been, it's coming up to just around a month now. It will be a month in one day that it would have released. And you can see almost 33% on the month. And it's only just released, which is just absolutely crazy, guys. I mean, once again, switch it to the yearly chart here. You can see the yearly chart, it will say the exact same percentage because it has only released 1 month ago, which is absolutely crazy. Oh, actually, it says here 18th, I believe it released on the 18th of January 2024. So if we look at the 24-hour volume as well, you can see it's currently sitting at just over $311 million, which is absolutely insane. You can see here volume to market cap ratio over the last 24 hours is almost 42% of the ratio, which is just absolutely crazy. That is one of the highest volume to market cap ratios that I've seen in a crypto, which just once again shows the hype and the amount of people who are jumping into Manta at the moment, or even just buying and selling and trading Manta at the moment because of how how many people see the great future of Manta, and also the fact that Manta's just come out. It's had this initial spike here. After this spike, it sort of went down a little bit, consolidated a little bit, and was fairly stable after that. However, I do believe that once this coin gets out to more eyes in the next coming months, and people start to realize that how great Manta actually is and how new to the markets Manta still is, I really do believe the price is going to explode up. And also the fact that we are still in a bear market, guys, and we are sort of slowly trying to get towards the next bull run, which I hope is in 2025. But this is still super early into Manta, and this is still great buying opportunity into Manta as well. Another great thing about Manta, if we switch to the markets here, you can see Manta has already been listed onto Binance, as well as Bybit and KuCoin, which are all massive exchanges. And the fact that they got listed on these exchanges already shows the credibility that Manta has already. And, especially for a coin to be listed on these big exchanges already, and they are so new, it's just absolutely crazy to me. Of course, they are not listed on Coinbase just of yet, which could also pump up that price even more. But a lot of people might be saying this is a negative. They've already been released onto these big marketplaces, these big exchanges. People see this as a negative because they do not believe that, they believe that the price won't go up as much anymore because the hype around this coin has sort of died down now that they've been released onto these big exchanges. And oftentimes I do also back that idea. However, like I just said, they are not on Coinbase yet, which is, one of the biggest marketplaces. So you've still got that sort of catalyst waiting for in the future. But also from the fact that I still believe that this coin could do so well because of how new it still is to the markets. We have not seen a bull run cycle with Manta yet. And so a lot of times I like to look for brand new coins. Sometimes I look at older coins as well. But, the newer coins, the fresh coins to the market often have one of the biggest potential because, a lot of people haven't actually seen the coin yet and haven't had time to invest into this coin yet. So we've got that sort of early mover advantage for the people who do actually spot this coin right now. You can see the current circulating supply of Manta is currently sitting at 251 million Manta, and the total supply is sitting at 1 billion. So now let's actually get into what actually is Manta and what actually is their main goals. So you can see here on the official website, which is manta.network, if you want to come check it out for yourself here. But we will read their firstly we'll read their definition of themselves. So Manta Pacific is the first EVM equivalent ZK application platform that is scalable and secure through Celestia, DA and Polygon ZK EVM. And so people who just heard that and might not be very technological, to put it very simply, Manta Network is all about letting developers build decentralized apps on their ecosystem. That is the most simple form about Manta. But what actually makes Manta so promising and so attractive for so many people is the technology behind Manta is a lot different to other cryptos out there. And they are, a lot more well adapted for the future, which is what brings a lot of people to Manta. You can see here they've got modularity for lower gas fees. So you can see here leveraging Celestia's modular data availability, Manta Pacific delivers a blazing fast infrastructure at a fraction of the cost. And of course, these are key words in the crypto space. You need cryptocurrency to be fast. They need to be fast and efficient, and they also need to be very cost effective. So they need to keep the cost low. So both these things here, Manta are achieving. So they've both got ticks in that bit. Of course, I won't get too much into the technology here. But once again, if you want to come check it out for yourself, it's manta.network, and you can come check it out for yourself. But you see here is a diagram of how the actual modularity works with Manta, and you can see here you can actually build on Manta or apply for an ecosystem grant here as well. So you can see here they also list the core features of Manta, so they lay it out again very simple and easy to understand. So low fees, high scalability, which of course extremely important in the crypto space. Scalability is basically everything, because of course without scalability, once this coin gets out there, more investors get onto the network and more developers start building on the network. If the coin is not scalable, then it'll basically render that coin useless in the future. And of course, we do not want that. Developer friendly, of course, another really big thing in the crypto space. There's so many coins out there which are, now very, very developer friendly. And so if a coin is not developer friendly, this can be a huge negative and a huge no-no as well, because of course then these developers will simply just switch over and use a different coin. So again, developer friendly, super important as well. They've got a few other things here, new ZK use cases. Once again, just I won't get too much detail here, but again, focusing on their technology. They've got new technology, new ZK use cases. So once again, showing that they are planning ahead for the future, and again, just constantly updating and improving their ecosystem and their technology as well. Non-invasive compliance and a growing ecosystem as well. So from DeFi to gaming to social apps, deploying on Manta are designed to bring the best experience and value to the real users. The Manta Ecosystem Grants program is designed to explore and grow new and valuable use cases to solve pain points faced by real users. So once again, they are not only saying they've already got a great ecosystem, but they're also looking to expand it in the future. Once again, I know I keep repeating myself here, but just showing they are constantly updating and improving their app and their ecosystem and they are looking to even expand it further in the future here. You can see here once again total value locked here, just showing how great they already are. Over $1.85 billion already locked. 16.1 million transactions already, and over 221 ecosystem projects already. And once again, you have to remember, these guys are still new. They have only released to the market just over a month ago, which is just absolutely crazy. If you scroll a little bit more here, you will see another really big green flag about Manta is their notable achievements here. So they've already had a Manta Pacific testnet. They are the largest trusted setup already. You can see here Manta Network has conducted the largest and most decentralized trusted setup in the history of cryptography, with over 4,000 participants from across 170 countries already, as well as a Z Prize winner as well. So they've already, you know, I have to keep saying this, they are so new and they've already got so many notable achievements already. It really does, you know, bring up the question as to when is Manta actually going to blow up in price, because I really do believe that we are, you know, we are very lucky to be this early into Manta, because once some people start to when a few people start to invest into Manta and the graph starts to go up, a lot more people are going to FOMO into Manta, and it's just going to be a huge knock-on effect. And so I really do believe that Manta is just going to skyrocket. Just from the fact they have got so many green flags here, they've got so many great achievements, they've got great technology, they are looking ahead for the future, and they are, you know, they've still got a whole bull run cycle ahead of them as well, which, you know, all these things just really do, in my eyes, put Manta at the very top, or sorry, near the top of my crypto investments, and one of the main reasons why I'm so bullish on Manta as well. You can see Manta's got an absolutely huge following on Twitter page here, almost 750,000 followers, which is probably one of the most, one of the biggest communities for a coin that I've seen, that I've covered on this channel. Because I do believe that even I've covered Casper, which is of course another big altcoin, I do not believe that they've even got close to the amount of followers that Manta Network actually has. So once again, a super strong community behind Manta as well, and I'm really excited for the future of Manta. So apart from that, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Let me know down below what you think about Manta. Are you going to invest? Are you not going to invest? Of course, as well, comment down below if you want to see more videos about Manta Network, because I believe my next video will be a sort of price prediction and sort of a few different categories, which I do believe investors will be in with the Manta Network. So apart from that, I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Peace.